Hey guys, Pieguyrulz here, and welcome back to another Adventure Time TV log. I finally got my episode of Finn and Jake goofing off. It's not entirely what I wanted, but I mean it's kind of what I wanted. This episode was safe, I guess. I don't actually have too much to say on this one. To be honest with you, Jake's a complete jerk, like really unlikable, and I don't know, that just kind of makes the episode off-putting. As much as I like Card Wars, like I like it because of the parody on the trading card game genre of which I play. I don't like it because I don't like watching Jake be a jerk. I don't know, there's something just kind of unpleasant about it. Like, I'll admit it fits his character more than it does Finn, but I don't know, there's just something kind of really mean-spirited and horrible about Jake in this episode, and like, the fact that he doesn't even want to write the apology letter at the end, Subway, but the fact that he doesn't even want to write the apology letter at the end just goes to show, I don't know, it's just kind of mean, so that kind of took away from the episode a little bit, but, you know, the plot was alright. It was, you know, your typical character gets carried away by the power of money and how it has power over people. There was a few creepy moments when Jake busts into someone's home bedroom at night and says, "I've got money and I want to see you do things." Yeah. But there was a few good lines, I guess. I like the part where Finn tries to go give the money to the poor people, but they start fighting him, and then he gets covered in their berry sauce, and he ends up looking like a berry. That was clever. I don't remember Wildberry Princess to be that harsh. I mean, in fairness, Jake was being horrible and terribly harassing, you know, to the royalty of the land, you know, but still, encasing them in gold seems a bit much. But I guess she goes back and says, if you write a written apology. So I don't know. I don't know if that's within her character. I like the setting. That was probably my favorite part, is that they set it in Wildberry Kingdom, which I don't know if we've ever seen it, or it might just be Berry Kingdom, but I don't know if we've ever seen it before. But it looks nice. It's cool to get away from the Candy Kingdom every once in a while and see a new, you know, we may have seen it before, but we've never seen it to this extent. I think we see a little bit in Jake versus Meow. You know, but it's cool to see an entirely different land. Oh, and it's also really cool to see the return of the ancient psychic tandem elephant from The Limit, which is actually, I guess that's a decent reference because The Limit references another one of Jake's flaws, and this episode is also about Jake's flaws. So there's a really nice connection there. And I like how he's just like, "I've been here, masters. You told me to stay inside. I am here." And I kind of like, I bet you the show's gonna have the continuity where they won't have any treasure next episode. The room will just be empty, or maybe there'll be like a little bit of treasure or something. And that's cool. I'd like to see an episode now where they go and they start to try and recollect some treasures and stuff. They go on some genuine adventures. That would be really cool. But yeah, I mean, as it stands, the episode was alright, borderline obnoxious to watch because of Jake's behavior. I don't want to say it's necessarily out of character, but to how far he goes to, again, like, just being really harassing and terrible to the royalty of the land. You know, all right, bribing the guard to let you swim in the fountain or whatever, that's whatever. You know, giving a dancer coins to make him dance, that's a little bit but you know, he wants to dance, so fine. Breaking into people's houses and giving them money to like do things for you, that's really creepy. And then especially going after the princess is just way over the line. And I mean, the episode knows this. It's not trying to pretend that Jake's doing the right thing, but I don't know, it's just a little bit off-putting on Jake's character. I'm really excited for next week, where we get the Lumpy Space Prince episode, the Fiona and Cake. That should be very exciting. I cannot wait for that. That's going to be amazing. But as far as this episode goes, I'll just, you know, it's an episode. It's all right. It's a Finn and Jake going on a mini adventure, kind of, even though it's more just like a hangout. But they're going on a little adventure. Neither of them is depressed or anything like that. So we get that, just kind of standard fare. Nothing crazy. But after all the craziness that's gone down in the past few episodes and stuff, it's all right. And I do think that they might be building to somewhat of an arc where some fallout happens between Finn and Jake, like a more permanent fallout, not super permanent, but more than just like in one episode, like the episode where they fought the barn. This will be like a full thing. Maybe they're heading that way. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a set of coincidences that Jake seems to be a jerk lately. Dash just completely like ignoring Finn and his feelings, or that Finn is maturing and Jake just really isn't. Actually, that reminds me. There was I was reading the descriptions of episodes, and an upcoming episode has I think it's one of Jake's kids trying to, sick of Jake's antics or something like that. So that maybe that is what they're leading to. I don't know. But yeah, Pieguyrulz.